So I'm going to go in with my black Tombow. I'm just going to go around the edge. I'm not going to be perfect. I'm just going to go around the edge of my penguin that we just kind of sketched in there. Make it a little bit thicker at the bottom. And then I'm just going to grab some water. And then when I put that water in there, watch. As soon as it starts to hit that ink, because it's water-based, and here's another little tip. I'm just full of useless information. If you don't have Tombows in all of these colors, it's just not on your list right now, money's tight, go get yourself a pack of markers from the Dollar Tree, the kids markers, Crayola markers, any water-based marker will do this, okay? Colors of the Tombow are nice and bright, but to get started, just go get yourself the water-based markers. Feel free to use your watercolor if you have it, but this is fun. It dries quickly. I just love the look. Look, our little penguin's taking shape really, really quick. Just taking shape really, really, really quick. I'm just gonna put a little dot here for little cheeks. I'm gonna make sure my brush is nice and clean from that black. I'm gonna wet that pink and just pull it out. See how that right away just starts to act like watercolor. So we got two little pink cheeks. I'm going to hit this real quick with the dryer. The red. You guys can go in with a pencil and sketch first, but you don't have to. I'm going to go in with this red, and I'm going to sketch just a little heart shape. The outside of the heart shape. And I'm going to just put a little tiny bit of the purple in the inside. I'm going to go in with my water. Just going to lay water in. Look how that just explodes. That color explodes. Now I'm just going to do two little rounded triangles coming in from the side. See, it looks like a candy corn turned on its side for his little wings. And I'm going to bring them out a little bit wider than the body. I can fill them in a bit. Just want to paint all day. So now I'm just going to grab that water again, and I'm going to pull that black out. And everything underneath is dry, so it should not bleed. Right? So a penguin needs little flippers for feet. So I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3 little, like a, what is that shape? Like a 1, 2, 3 little bump. I'm just going to color it in a little bit. I want it to look like watercolor. I'm not going to take it all the way up with the water to the black of his body. I may bump it accidentally, but if I do that, the black is just going to bleed down into the yellow. I don't necessarily want that. I did bump it there a couple times, but it's okay. Maybe it'll just add a little bit of shading. So we'll pull some of that black and just let it bleed. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to put a little bit of this pink here and there on his feet. I'm going to wet that and let that bleed in to the yellow. It will give me hopefully a little bit of shading, more of like an orangey color. There we go. I'm going to draw like a little windy rectangle-ish thing here just for the fun of it. Okay, see what I did? No biggie. And now I'm going to come in with this light icy blue. I'm just going to put some color down. I'm going to go around the edge a bit, add some of this deeper blue. I'm just going to go in with water now, guys. I'm going to start wetting those markers with a good bit of water. I'm going to try to stay within that line I drew, but don't stress. And I'm going to go close to the penguin, but not touching. All right. That is good. I think that looks pretty cute. What do you guys think so far? I am going to just dry this. You know what? I'm going to see if I can add some of that purple. Just here and there. Drops of water there just to reactivate the paper if it's too dry. And I'm not going to be perfect. I'm just going to come around here. I'm just going to come around here and outline my little penguin. I'm not worrying about staying right at the edge of my penguin. And I'm actually going to thicken and double some of the lines here and there. I just like that look. And then I'm going to outline the white. I'm going to outline my heart. We are going to hand letter here in a minute, guys. I'm not going to do the cheeks, but I'm just going to come in and put a little dot and a little dot for the eyeballs. A beak, right? So let's put a little beak in here. Just a little upside down triangle. I'm going to use yellow. I'm just going to do a little bit of orange on the side, and we'll hit that with just a little bit of water. There we go. Now it looks like a penguin. I'm just going to take my pen and I'm going to outline this little border that I put on here. I'll do the best I can to break it down as we're lettering. We're going to do a thick downstroke to start. So a thick downstroke. That's just pulling thickly down. I'm going to do a thin upstroke, round that corner and press. So that's an overturn, which then is going to turn into that descending loop. We're then going to we're just going to exit out with a straight, not a straight, a thin up, kind of like an upstroke into our next letter, right? So we're going to work a loop. Think about it like breaking down your strokes. We're going to do a loop up, press, and then we're going to flick up with that pen. So that's an underturn. See how one basic stroke just kind of flows into the next. So we're going to do a downstroke, a thick downstroke, an overturn. So we're going to come up light. As we go to turn, we're going to press. Then we're going to do a compound curve and come back up. Okay, an oval. And then a descending loop. Downstroke, up and out. Underturn. 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 Thick downstroke. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to keep my hand out of the way. I really am, guys. And we're going to finish off with a compound curve. Up light, over, press, swing back up and over. Come back in and dot that I. I'm going to use my Post-it note. And I'm going to block off about the top half of that letter. Where's my purple? I'm going to come in here and put some of this purple. Just hitting it with some purple. I'm going to pull up and activate that purple. I just messed a little bit, got a little messy, but it's okay. I'm going to activate that blue up into the purple with water.
Go slow if you are wanting a more perfect look, but perfect's overrated, right? So I'm going to keep cleaning my brush. Fresh water, start at the bottom, pull the brush up, and that water will activate those colors to start blending. Got a little messy there, but it's all right. Teresa, what are you working on today, my dear friend? Are you staying in, getting ready for the snowstorm? Ugh.
So let me see if I can hold this up and give you a clearer shot. Okay, if you can see that, how those colors are just blending together. All right, so that's pretty dry. And like I said, I picked this Uniball Signo broad tipped gel pen. I'm just going to put a few little accents of white just here and there. Just a little line at the top, little line at the bottom.